And we're off. How are ye? How's it going? Episode 49 of Buckshot. Your host, Tom O'Mahony here. I'm flying solo this week, lads. I'm flying solo. Today is the 8th of the 3rd, 2018. How in the Jesus are you holding up okay? Are you alright after the snow? Fuck me. For anybody outside of Ireland, outside of the UK, got kind of bashed, I think, with it as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was to meet up with a guest over the weekend. And that now got scuppered, obviously. Tons of shit got scuppered. Fucking hell. What got scuppered for ye? Anybody want to tell me what got scuppered? Anything that you had on? I had 3 gigs on and 2... I think I told you about the Ferrari stuff before, did I? I'll tell you about it anyway another time. That was supposed to be on this weekend, but yeah. I got blasted full throttle with the... I was talking about the snow the last time. Did I... Yeah. Fuck me, I nearly got wiped out on the way back up from recording with Aidan O'Mahony the last night. Ooh, Jesus, was it fucking hairy. Excuse me as I take a big fucking slug of water. I'm doing this in the car, by the way. That's the way this week has gone. Because all over the fucking shop at the weekend, of course, because of fucking the snow, everything has just been... And it's just fucking bananas. I'm still doing the acting teaching course that I'm teaching people down in Killarney. One more night of it next week. But I've also done another one in Malahide, which had me out last night. And right now today is fucking bananas. But I think we're going to see Black Panther later on. Which I have I won a competition, believe it or not. I won a competition and I won a ton of free shit that had Black Panther on it. And I haven't even seen the fucking movie yet, so I don't know if it's any good or what the fucking crack is with the thing. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm in the car, so apologies if you hear fucking somebody hitting me or me shouting it. Oh my good fuck. I'm in a part of Dublin where there's a lot of, shall we call them retirees? I did not realise. I'm in a super value car park. I just got a bite to eat. I did not realise this. I thought, like, some of the parking, fuck me. You would see better at a field festival with drunk drivers. It's just... Why anybody would buy a good car around here, I don't know, because you're just going to get the living shit beaten out of by fucking old people. Fuck! I mean, I know my grandfather actually sold his car because he just can't drive anymore. In 97 the other day, Tom. And even he was going, I'm fucking old. Like, what the fuck am I doing driving? I'm old as shit, so I can't be fucking driving. You just want to witness this. But I'm in a good mood, though. I'm in a good mood, even though I am in the car, because I'm in between. I just passed the fucking NCT, and no crib out here, man. He was sound about it. I'd say he could have picked me up on the lights over the number plate at the back. He was like, maybe put a bulb in that, because you might get the guards giving you shit or whatever. So, it was grand. That's all he said. I said, like, do you have to come back in for a visual or any of that shit? He's like, nah, work away, horse. You're grand. It was like, you fucking little beauty. Thank you very fucking much. So yeah, that has me. You know what? A lot of, like, the world was conspiring against me on Tuesday. I was heading down to Killarney, and just every fucking thing, just shit falling off fucking yokes, things breaking, me busting my knuckles off things, because we're in the process of moving house now. So for the minute the place we're moving to, it won't be available for another couple of weeks, so oh Jesus Christ, I'm putting stuff in storage. There's no point in getting into it. But fuck me, I'm going to get into a bit. Like, why would you build a storage place? And the trolleys, anybody who has never been to one, there's like, what they do is there's communal trolleys that are left out, like, that you'd use to take shit from your car, put it into the fucking storage unit, which was grand. But the trolleys that they have are not compliant with the doors that they have leading in. So they're like, you could fit a fag paper between the door jamb and the fucking trolley. And then the lip, like the door actual fucking saddleboard bit, way too high. So of course I'm pulling it, dropping it on my toes, whacking my fucking knuckles off everything. It's like, oh, you motherfucker. This just... And because I've had days like that, I actually had that place in my brain to go to where it's like, it's okay. You've been here before, Tom. Enhance your calm. Because I've gotten into proper rows with strangers on days like that, and I could sense that happening. Do you know what I mean? Just actually getting out of the car, pulling up the handbrake and going back to somebody who beeped at me and just demanding him fight me in the street like an absolute psychopath. Hopefully those days are behind me. I was able to contain and whoosha, just rub my ears and whoosha, whoosha, to my way out of pure fucking fury. Does anybody have any good techniques? That was the only technique I just kind of went to a place and went, Tom, you've been here before. There's nobody actually standing behind you trying to fuck up your day. This is probably as a result of kind of tiredness and all the rest of it, because I've just been all over the shop the last fucking month. So I don't know, was it that or the fucking world conspiring against me, but we got fucking through it. And today the car passed the NCT. So what day is today? Thursday. I'm back down. What gigs was I at? I know, sorry, I tell a lie. 2 gigs got fucked up with me. The third one was fine, albeit, fuck me, the road was fairly hairy getting to it. It was in Downpatrick with Neil Delamere, and it was weird because we were packing the house, and I wasn't sure if it was going ahead, and stuff was, like, messages were kind of getting lost in translation. He was like, are you still okay for this evening? I'm like, yeah, no, I am, yeah. Is the gig on? Like, and because he was so big, oh my good fuck, sorry. This is what I teed you up for. I just watched a woman just walk away from her trolley on a hill, and it just fucking rear-ended her own car. Like they're all of them that are walking past. You know that level of old where your mouth is just hanging open all the time. That's the level. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh my God, a guy drove by, and just as I was saying about the mouth hanging open, they're all walking around with their mouth open. You know that level of old where you've forgotten you have a bottom fucking jaw, and it's just hanging open. They're all doing that. She just rear-ended her own fucking car, like with the trolley. Like, fuck me. Again, I don't know why I'm whispering. There's no fucking way they can hear me from in here. I wish I was actually videoing this. Oh yeah, speaking of videos, I stuck up the some of the foot. I tried to do a vlog kind of thing where I just clipped all these clips together. Give it a look and tell me what you think. I put it on YouTube under Tom O'Mahony, and it's in. Do you know what? I'll stick it in the link of this episode. Would you give it a look? And if you know anything about vlogging, because I don't. This is the thing, I don't. So, and tell me what you think would be cool, because that way at least I can kind of tailor the next filming. I've tons of stuff filmed, so I'm gonna start clipping them together as best I can, and just without them looking pure dog shit. But it's kind of, if I can make it to what people want to see, then everybody fucking wins. I'm not filming shit where there's no point to be filming shit, and I'm not assuming what I think people want to see, because I don't really want to garner viral video. Like, I'm not in the business of trying to become some sort of YouTuber or anything like that. I just want to produce videos, even if it's only like 50 people watch it. If it was 50 people that wanted to watch it, go, yeah, that was the video I wanted to watch, and it's like, nice one, Tom. So if anybody does, if you'll just click through the link and actually click into the into the YouTube video of the Eddie O'Sullivan one, and tell me what you fucking think. Tell me what you think of the other videos too. I put up a couple of clips from, well, I suppose there's nothing really to be said there. They're just clips of us talking from different podcasts. I have a bunch more of them to go up, but the vlog one, which I have a few more of, kind of doing gigs and stuff like that, have an old gander. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd like to fucking see. So, going back to it. The gig was going ahead, and I left for Downpatrick in the north of Ireland, in County Down. Self-explanatory enough. And it's all good. Like, the snow was starting to recede and whatnot by Sunday, so it was like, okay, well, maybe it was just us down here that got hit really bad, and it won't be so bad, and fucking, it's pretty much motorway, the majority of it. So you drive directly north, heading for Belfast, and when you get to a place called Newry, you bang right, basically, and you head for the sea. And you head to Downpatrick. Fuck me. They do bendy, bouncy roads. Like, I have never seen hills in Ireland like this. Never. We're talking a half mile of a 45-degree angle. Like, third gear, foot to the floor stuff. Like, phenomenal. But you know what? I should have left in more time, because the road had fucking snow on it and stuff. Of course, I fucking go into a spin, mount the ditch, the whole fucking lot. Oh my God. Got it off 5 minutes. I'm 5-10 minutes late for the gig. And they make it gig even more interesting. Neil is sound anyway, like he was like Grant. But they make the gig even more interesting because it was set to be in the Arts Theatre in Downpatrick. But they sold so well, they went, let's move it to another venue. Where else do we have a venue in Downpatrick that has more seats? It turns out they have set up a theatre in the disused mental hospital. Yeah, mental institution. So that was weird as fuck. Like 40-foot, 60-foot ceilings inside the hall area. It was they were actually a surprisingly good audience, and they were I won't say mature, but there was people of their middle age, but they were good. They were really good, but it just was weird kind of walking to the toilet, and there was like, fuck me, there was no lights in the toilet, like in a disused mental institution. Like, do you know yourself? I mean, you don't have to have seen too many fucking horror movies to know that this is where you get killed. This is, you're getting, the lights don't work. How convenient for the fucking murderer. And you see your reflection barely in the mirror because there's a bit of moonlight shining. Oh, fucking hell. So that's all I needed, really, to creep me the shit out. It was I really enjoyed the gig, though. I did. It was really, there was a bit of work in it, in that they weren't like just giving it to you like fucking guffawing lunatics. Like, it was actually a bit of fucking effort, and it was good to kind of stretch the legs a bit after being fucking locked indoors with the snows for so long. What else? Oh yeah, what else was it to talk about? I'm sorry, I'm all over the fucking map today, like not having a guest. At least I can't fucking ramble to something. But really, I'm just checking in. I'm just seeing, are you all right? This is no end. Has anybody looked into the Patreon page to tell me what else they want to see on that? See, all these things I want to tailor them to people that are kind of into the podcast, because people that are into podcasts are into my comedy. Simple as that. Because there was a few people actually at the gig at the weekend, our podcast listeners. So how you doing? They were very nice to tweet and all the rest of it. Thank you very much. It was Neil's show, really. I was just there as the fluffer act. Oh fuck me! Do you know what I have this weekend? Oh my God! Yeah, I think I'm gigging Sunday night in Dublin. So yeah, we're back in Dublin, and I think that's a lot. I've been quite furious I think that's what it is, to be honest with you, where I nearly lost it the other day. We're back living in Dublin, and I like Dublin. But I'm guessing this would be me in any city. I didn't realise how much of an angry fuck I am when I'm just surrounded by people and traffic. I didn't maybe it'll mellow out another bit because I have just come straight from the countryside, like. But fuck, there's just so many people. It takes so long to get anywhere. I mean, not least in this fucking car park, because I'm watching an old lad back a fucking car up. Oh man, I wish I was actually commenting. I don't, because I'd have to block everybody's faces out, because somebody's going to be related to one of these mad bastards. Fuck. You want to see what he's doing here? This is some fucking Evel Knievel shit. And he's just... Oh my God, he just hit another car. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This is has now turned into what must be at least an 18-point turn. Oh, can you hear that car revving up? Can you? Oh, Jesus Christ. I test drove a car yesterday, actually. I'm all over the shop, aren't I? Tom's not following any kind of a fucking system or notes today. I'm just randomly talking, like somebody with some ADT or something. I spotted a car, because I have my eye on... I want to get a diesel car. I know everyone's like, diesel's disgusting. Trust me, when you rack up 700-800 miles a fucking week, you'll notice the difference. Then you can argue with me. And he says, people that say that typically don't own cars. And people even go, I feel so good about myself for getting an electric car. Do you? Where do you think the electricity is coming from? Huh? You thought about that? You think people are just plugging into a rock and just hoping that the good vibes are going to power your car? I hate to tell you, but about 80% of Ireland's electricity supply comes from fossil fuel burning. I know, it's shit, but that is the way of it. So nobody's doing anything fucking better. There's no self-righteousness here. It's just whatever. It was a reason why it was priced as it was. The fucking thing had been treated rough. Aesthetically, it was grand, but you could tell by the fucking the way the gears were changing and stuff, this is a fucking animal that had owned this fucking thing before. It shouldn't have been as rough as it was. It was relatively newish. Like, it wasn't in the realm of like fucking 25-year-old car or anything like that. But it had a feeling of a 25-year-old car because what this fucker did to it. Right, I don't know why I went down that route. This weekend, I have a fucking triathlon this weekend. Oh jeez, it's finally rolled around and I fuck all training done. Like, I was on the right track for the right amount of training up until about 10 days ago, and the fucking snow came, and then bundles of work that needed to be done. So I've just been fucked up. So I don't know how this. I don't know what. Probably should be running right now, trying to get. I don't know. I don't know. I may be telling you on next week that I quit in the middle of it. I may be telling you that. I don't know how this is going to fare out. I mean, whatever about the cycling, the kayaking, I'm grand, but the fucking running side of things, I'm just not built for running. I've got fucking squat kind of fucking legs. I'm not built for it. I don't know what way it's going to pan out, lads. I have to give it a go because the fucking money is paid now and the bike is set and I have all the gear ready to rock. So we'll be going down the country tomorrow. It's in Kenmare, which is ironically and coincidentally back in Kerry again, near Killarney, where I've been going for the last 5 weeks. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was getting palpitations thinking about it yesterday because I was like, I can't fucking do this. I cannot do this. But I'm going to fucking do it. I fucking have to. When the old lad, your 65-year-old fucking father is doing it. Imagine the shame of that. I'm supposed to be an able-bodied fucking mid-30s bloke and your 65-year-old father. He'd probably going to wipe the floor with me anyway. I think if anybody... Do you know what? If anybody's wondering what level of fucking madness I'm talking about when I talk about my old lad, go onto my Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, go onto it and just go down a couple of rows to see a picture of my old man where I think I titled it something like, "You may think you're country, but are you at the level of Bill O'Mahony country?" Just take a look at that picture. Take a look at that picture and tell me that isn't a fucking madman, a caveman. Like, you can't compete with that kind of shit. When you see the picture, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like, what the fuck? This guy's at next level. He's fucking next level, this lad. What the fuck else have I got to talk to you about? I've got tons to fucking talk to you about. It's all over the shop. Normally by now I'd be talking to a guest and all the rest of it, and I'd have too much going on. We have the rugby back on this fucking weekend. We have Ireland plays Scotland this weekend. Fuck 'em. I know, do you know what I mean? Everybody, isn't it great? No, I want to win. I want to win every fucking game. But I'm not going to, this isn't a sports podcast, so I'm not going to get into it. I know I've had a lot of sports guests, and there's a lot more lined up. The one this weekend that was supposed to be doing was a sports star, so hopefully, because of course you're asking people, and it's fucking scuppered the plans a small bit now, like, so I don't know when I'll get him back. So we'll see. Where else was I fucking going with this fucking thing? Oh yeah. Do you know what? I'm so fucking rude. I'm all over the shop. I haven't even fucking properly said hello to any of the new people that might be listening. How's it going? Now, you're probably tuned out now by this stage going, I'm not listening to this rude bastard. This fucking rude prick from Tipperary hasn't even said hello to me. Hasn't even offered me a fucking biscuit or a cup of tea. What kind of fucking asshole is this guy? I apologise. And look, if you have stuck with me, fair play to you. If you want to find out anything more about me, I'm very easy to track down because I have my own website now, tomomahony.com, which needs more stuff. The week after next, it looks like things are leveling back out again, and I'm just going to be doing more and just stand up. So I'll have more time during the day, and we'll have made our move, please God, and I can actually fucking start getting around to doing some shit on my own. Look, I just want to focus on me. I just want to focus on me. Happy International Women's Day to do. Sorry, there's no way I'm correlating the Kardashians with International Women's Day. Only the fact that they are women too, and some people do actually like them, and they are inspired by them. Why, I don't know. Why you're not getting inspired by women like Mary Curie and there's some powerful fucking Marys out there, I'll tell you that much. My mother's called Mary. There's some fucking fierce Marys out there. It was Mary Curie, wasn't it? The lady that died of X-rays, basically. She developed X-rays, didn't she? I'm not checking this up either. I'm just not. I refuse to check up stuff. As you may know, if you've listened to the podcast in the past, you know that I refuse to Google stuff. Where's the fun in that? It's much more fun. What's the point? That's the thing, like, what's the point in Googling stuff? Unless you desperately need it. That information. If you need that information, like, do you know what I mean? A cop is asking you that information. You're like, yeah, well, you know what? Let me Google it there. Like, isn't it far more fun to kind of not know some stuff? I mean, I know they say, like, knowledge is power and all the rest, but you know what I mean? Stuff like I like when people fuck up the Wikipedia pages. Do you know, they say things like, fucking, Barack Obama once ate a bear. Do you know, well, yeah, I want to know that. Because I don't read, what good is the reality like? Isn't that way better? Like, if you don't actually fucking know the truth of it, like, but it's, I think it's just way more funnier and way more entertaining. Like, other than that, what good is knowledge unless it's a bit of crack? Is it only so that you can be smug at dinner parties, like, and stuff, and go, I think what you'll actually find there, because there's no smugness left. I don't think you can have any more smugness anymore, because your phone can answer the question much better than you can, or will have the knowledge. Like, nobody can be cocky when we, like, do you know what I mean? Nobody would feel exclusive if we all drove Ferraris. Do you get what I'm saying? So isn't it better to just be more crack and go, I don't know, and I don't want to know? What the fuck am I talking about? Can anybody tell me where the fuck? And if anybody agreed with me there, you're as mad as I am. If that's the case, you're going, I like where this is going. I like that fella. I like what he's saying. I like what he's doing, and I like his style. You're as fucking mental as I am, if that's the case. And God bless you, and welcome aboard. The crazy trip. I was thinking today too, and because like when I'm teaching this acting thing at the minute, people are actually doing what I'm telling them, and I often wonder, like, what? Of course, well, that's their thing, is they have to do what I'm telling them because I'm fucking teaching the class. But then I thought about teachers. You must feel a little godlike. But then I'm such a fucking lunatic that I don't let it go to my head like an ego. But what I am thinking about is going, for the crack. Because I know into like I don't let it go to my head ego-wise, because really these people are just doing it for a whole different reason, not doing it because they want to please me. But I wonder, would it be that hard to start a religion? Do you know what I mean? To start a cult? Would it? Like, listen to the lads, the conspiracy guys. It would seem that it's the more outlandish, the fucking better. Do you know what I mean? Definitely there has to be a part of religion where something fell out of the sky. The sky is where it's at. I don't think people are going to buy into religions where, like, if you said they came out of the ground, do you know, people or whatever, like they were stone people that we were formed from and stuff like that. You have to have a background on history to do with humans first, I think. That definitely has to be a thing. You need, so this is the thing. There's a handful of formative things that you need for a religion. You need to be able to explain where we came from. You need to be able to explain about who made us and where they came from. And that typically has to be the sky. Doesn't it? Yeah, the majority of religions, it's out of the sky, isn't it? Yeah, it would be. The likes of fucking, isn't Scientology, like, that's out of the sky. Like, Scientology, like, even, like, it's mad that people go, well, Tom, you could technically, but, you know, you're a comedian and people aren't going to fucking buy into your shit. I think they might. I mean, L. Ron Hubbard wrote Battle fucking Ship Earth. Didn't he? Was it Battleship Earth or Battle something or other Earth? He wrote that, and he wrote some other sci-fi shit before he went on to make up Scientology. And Tom Cruise was happy enough to sign his shit up to it and hitch his wagon to it. Do you know what I mean? Fuck, like, I reckon I've gone off the fucking rails, lads. That's what I reckon. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a woman backing out a car here. She's going to hit the old guy who's probably backing out his... Oh, it's fucking glorious. Do you know what? It's like watching the fucking Winter Olympics inside here. Just watching slow shit happen. Like, do you know that thing where they do the brushes? What's it called? What's the fuck? Curling. Why it's called curling. There's nothing curly about it. But, oh, fuck me, this is going to be special. And even there's a guy coming in a little Hyundai Gets, and this is going to be... He's eyeballing the space alongside my car. If you hear me cursing and swearing and pressing, and I just press stop, you'll already know what I'm about to tell you. Somebody's about to fucking hit me. You know when you can just see it happening before, like minutes beforehand, you're like, this is good. Yeah, he's definitely going to fucking hit me. Anybody watch the Winter Olympics? I didn't see 1 second of it. Not one. It just passed straight over my head. Nobody was talking about it, really. Nobody in comedy clubs or anything was talking about it. Do you know what it is? We in Ireland didn't have anybody in it, did we? Did we? I don't think we did. The fuck would we have? Although, I suppose, yeah, I mean, clearly we didn't, because you saw how we deal with the fucking snow. Fuck me when I came back up to... Like, there was a bunch of snowplows and shit bought after the last one. I mean, I've heard people go, oh, we just don't have the infrastructure for it. We don't have the people to... Fuck right off. Fuck right off. If they can have a person snowplowing the mother's road at home, which is in fucking ultra rural Ireland, in South Tipperary, they had somebody ploughing and then resalting their road. If they can fucking have one, and we're not just talking a little fucking narrow road. I'm talking it's a big country road, and it's fucking 20 miles of it. 20 fucking miles of it, like. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was an argument, well, you can't go plowing the streets because, you know, there's parked cars and they're going to get blocked in. Fuck them. They're blocked in anyway because you've already left fucking an inch of foot out in the fucking road. Like, that's what blew my fucking mind, was that they actually left... Like, when I came back up to Dublin after Killarney that night, like, there was 5 inches of snow on all the streets. They knew it was fucking coming. At that level, that stuff is only powder. You could go out with the street sweepers and fucking get that stuff off the road before it packs as ice. Get the fucking street sweepers out. But it's like, oh fuck, there's snow! You're like, yeah, Met Éireann have been telling us for a fucking week there's snow coming. What the fuck are you doing? The big news thing that went on during this snow here, I don't know if anybody internationally saw this, but a bunch of fucking scumbag fucking necker pieces of shit attacked they looted a Lidl because they knew they were kind of off the grid a bit because they were snowbound in around the Tala City West direction, which is West Dublin here. And they looted. And then rather than fucking just loot it, they robbed and this is, everybody's calling it a JCB. It's not a fucking JCB. It's a Volvo branded excavator, not a JCB one. And they basically lashed it into the building and pulled the fucking building down. And ripped the safe out, tried to break the safe open. And a ton of other shit. But there was footage of it. People were filming it live and it was on Facebook all over the fucking place. And yeah, they were pieces of shit. Absolute fucking pieces of shit. And oh my God. And that's even a young person has just parked a fucking car like an old person. There was people, like, everybody called them scumbags. They were scumbags, which I like. For that, there's like, that's not a crime where you just, you know, you don't pay your fucking TV license or whatever, or you don't pay your water charge and you get fucking 30 days in jail, whatever. But when you do something like that, it's open and shut case. Where's the chain gang then? Clip them all together, and 4 years of down a quarry, breaking rocks with a undersized sledgehammer. A fucking not even a good one, an undersized, like a 4-pound sledge or a 3-pound sledge that really you'd have to fucking bounce it all day long to break a rock. What's the fucking... Because this woman came out, I posted it. In fairness to PJ Gallery, he jumped on board with me. Like, this woman put up, and I think she deleted it since, but I snapshotted it. And she's one of these fucking social justice warriors. Basically, fuck off yourself. It's this rhetoric. And there's times too when I'm going, are you actually a social justice warrior, or are you just garnering fucking likes? Because you know that people... And there isn't even a really bad fucking snowflake generation here in Ireland, but what you have is a lot of people frightened that they won't look snowflakey enough, or they look racist, or they look sexist if they don't carry on. Oh, do you know what? I'll just click like on that, or I'll just retweet that because I think that might be a thing that people might... Seriously, the whole lot of you would want to... If you are that kind of way inclined, you just want to grow a set of fucking... a balls, or given it as International Women's Day, a set of fucking ovaries. And, man, put your fucking big pants, big boy trousers on, and just take a couple of toughen the fuck up tablets. Because this one comes on and she tweets, I love you guys, but you know what? I think the terms... Can we stop using the term scumbag? As I think it's a bit dehumanizing. And you're like, no, you cunt. Because that's what you are. You just become a cunt. when you've come out with something like that. I'm sorry, you just have. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. You've become a cunt. The second you write that, you are a cunt. De-fucking-humanize it. You fucking joking me. These cunts fucking stabbed the poor bastard in the petrol station next door because they were so jacked up on whatever fucking drugs they were taking. You fucking joking me. They fucking robbed the fucking excavator. They robbed the fucking 9-ton dumper. And then they fucking pulled down a fucking Lidl fucking... To anybody who doesn't know what Lidl is, it's a supermarket. And scumbag is what she was worrying about. A word, like. She was worried. But I genuinely don't think she was. I think she was just pandering. Just going, you know what, I can get in here and write a tweet. Because when you look at her, she just never stops fucking tweeting this one. And it's like, this will be a good tweet to get me maybe a few hundred fucking retweets. Because this is all I'm not actually out for justice for these fucking dickheads. I just think this will be a good one to pander to the fucking ludicrously far left. It's like, fuck. But the tweet was... But you can see it on my Instagram anyway. And to make yourself fucking angry. Anyway, I'm going to fuck right off. Because I've talked for too long into your ear holes without somebody else to join in with me. I'm not that interesting of a fucking person. I'm really not. This was just to say hello and make sure you're all okay and you don't need any bread. Yeah, the supermarket. I was in the supermarket, I think, last Saturday. And you want to see the worry on people's faces. It was like, oh, Jesus, the world. And you're like, I guarantee you have enough food at home. Like, it was a super value I was in. And it was just... It was end of days stuff. Like, I saw one guy just bust through a bunch of people and just... Now, there was no bread to be had. That was just a known thing. The bakeries were not working. There was no bread to be had throughout the whole country. And this guy burst through this group of people and at this fridge, and he just swiped off the shelf like 5 packets of Charleville sliced cheese. Now, there's no bread. So is this guy just going home to eat cheese because it was the only thing he could see? Now, the whole shop, like, everything was in the shop, but this guy, it was just a desperate... I was loving it. I was loving the oddity of it because it was like, okay, this is why I need to move back out the country again because this is just mental. On that delightful note, I will take some footage and whatnot, and I'll try and keep you up to date. If I haven't died by next week, because I may die, you know. I may die doing this triathlon. I will fill you all in. Let me know. Have a fucking look at things. Thanks to the guys that have donated on Patreon. You're absolute fucking legends. Again, have a look in the fucking whatchamacallit. If you want me to get... I want to get fucking better gear for this so I can set up and all the rest of it. And actually, I'd like to get a fucking studio time, or maybe get a slot in a studio weekly. I think that's probably the way to go forward with this. I think that in itself fucking costs moolah as well. Have a look at the Patreon page. I'll put the link in the description and all the rest of it. Other than that, I say thank you very, very much. You keep well for the fucking week, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you.